You know that feeling when you step into a room and instantly know you don't belong? Not because anyone said anything, but because everyone else seems to know a secret handshake you were never taught. That's what moving to a new city, a new country, even a new workplace feels like. And nobody warns you about the invisible rule book, the one that isn't written down, but somehow everyone else has read. Today, I want to talk about the unspoken rules of belonging, the stuff no one tells you until you've already spent 6 months crying in your car.
When we move, we prep for the obvious, the address change, the new commute, how to find the best pizza. But we completely underestimate the social terrain. It's like being dropped into a board game where you don't know the objective, and everyone else is already halfway through. Rule number 1. Belonging happens in the boring moments, not the big invites. We think we need to get invited to the dinner party, the rooftop gathering. But true belonging is actually forged in the accidentally on purpose run-ins, the nod at the corner store, the 2-minute chat while waiting for the elevator, the barista who remembers you hate cinnamon. These micro-interactions are your currency. They signal, I'm part of the landscape. And the secret? You have to be consistently present in boring places for weeks before anyone even registers you. Rule 2. I call it the 3-question limit. When you're new, you ask questions to connect. Where are you from? How long have you lived here? What do you do? But here's what no one tells you. If you ask more than 3 probing questions in a row during a casual first meeting, you shift from friendly newcomer to unintentional interrogator. It creates a subtle power imbalance.
They're giving, you're taking. The pros will ask 2 questions, then offer something vulnerable about themselves, even if it's tiny. I keep getting lost in this neighborhood. Yesterday, I walked into a lamppost. That's my life now. Now you've given them a gift, permission to laugh with you, not at you. Rule 3 is the hardest to swallow. People back home won't fully get your new life, and your new people won't know the old you. You end up feeling like a cultural ghost, split between 2 worlds. The first time something amazing or awful happens and you realize you have no one nearby to text, that's the true relocation gut punch. You haven't built an archive of shared memories here yet. The unspoken rule? You have to almost aggressively manufacture those archives. Say yes to the boring birthday party. Show up when it's raining. Those become the remember when stories in 3 years.
And maybe the most counterintuitive rule. Don't try to be liked. Try to be familiar. New people often show up like peacocks, trying to be the most interesting version of themselves. But people don't bond with impressive. They bond with predictable. A human being who shows up at the same coffee shop every Tuesday, who remembers the dog's name, who becomes just a stable background detail in their chaotic lives. Familiarity breeds comfort, and comfort is the gateway to belonging.
I think the deepest unspoken rule is this. Belonging isn't something you find, it's something you stop rejecting. When you're the outsider, your brain looks for evidence that you don't fit. Someone forgets your name, a group chat you're not in, it confirms everything. But the moment you start interpreting lukewarm responses as neutral instead of hostile, the whole social landscape softens. You start noticing the one person who did smile, the invitation that was actually there but you were too scared to see. Moving strips you of your social status, your history, your shortcuts. It's a slow rebuild. There's no one big moment of arrival. It's 1,000 tiny, unglamorous moments of showing up, until one day, someone saves you a seat without being asked. And you realize the invisible rulebook wasn't hiding. You'd been writing it for yourself, one awkward conversation at a time. Take it from someone who's fumbled through it all. You're not doing it wrong. You're just in the messy middle. Stay there long enough, and it'll start to feel like home. If this hit a nerve, share it with someone who just moved. Let them know the secret handshake is just time.